We made it to Pittsburgh. It is Tuesday, July the 11th of 2023. We just stopped to get a look at the skyline right here. I believe this one, I'm trying to remember which river is which. There's the Allegheny and the Monongahela that meet together to form the Ohio River. I'll get that straight a little later. And then that's looking up at their baseball field, PNC Park, which many people have called one of the prettiest parks in all of baseball. Kind of nice to get in there today, but it's all closed up. And then I'm just gonna zoom down into here. Looking over to there, you can see where the Ohio River begins, where the fountain is flowing. That's where the two rivers meet to form the Ohio. All right, here I am at the very end of the city of Pittsburgh in the downtown area. This is looking southeastward. This is the Monongahela River. The Monongahela River. It is one of the two rivers that comes together, the other being the Allegheny that helps form the Ohio River. Let me just pan over here a little bit. Very large river. There's an incline over there that we are going to be traveling up just a little bit later today. So here's the Monongahela. Okay, on this side we have the Allegheny River. It is the river on the north side. In fact, I refer to that as the North Shore. Right behind that yellow bridge is PNC Park. That's where their team, the Pittsburgh Pirates, play. And then if I scan just a little bit more down the Allegheny, you look right over there, you can see where their team, the Steelers, play in that stadium right there. From about 1970 up until about 2000, they actually had a stadium there called Three Rivers Stadium, where the Pirates and the Steelers played their games. But in the late 90s, early 2000s, those were replaced, and they have the two separate ones today. And of course, they called it Three Rivers because two giant rivers come together to form a bigger one. I moved over just a little bit, and this is the spot where the two rivers do come together to form the mighty Ohio River. The Ohio River flows from here all the way down to southern Illinois, where it dumps, or by southern Illinois, where it dumps into the Mississippi. From there, it of course travels with the Mississippi on down to the Gulf of Mexico. The states that it borders, you have West Virginia, you have Pennsylvania, of course, Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois. It is considered one of America's great rivers. And right here at the confluence, they do have a nice mural right here showing the two rivers coming together. And Fort Pitt, which at one time was called Fort Duquesne, it was taken over when the British did win the French and Indian War, was renamed Fort Pitt in honor of the politician who was really successful in helping the British win the conflict. All right, I'm gonna pan up here just a little bit more. There's a little boat going by. Lots of bridges in this town. It's actually really cool. I like it. Okay, behind me where I was just filming a moment ago, I just turned around and wanted to show you this fountain right here. It's been around for quite a while. I think it was built in the 1970s. It marks the spot where the rivers do come together. And it is also a symbol of Pittsburgh's toughness and resilience. That's what the plaque said. As I was walking back to my car, I noticed this cement thing with little lights in it and realized it's the outline of the original fort. I can't, of course, follow it all the way around, but that would look really cool lit up at night. Again, this is the fort area that both the British wanted, originally called it Fort Duquesne, and then the French wanted it, named it Fort Duquesne, and then the British took it over. Eventually, Fort Pitt was on this site.